I am back with some more Fallout 4. We're on episode 52 of the Let's Play series and continuing right where we left off last episode. And my phone volume. We're back with some more and continuing on from last episode where we've done pretty much getting into the Institute, and we've done some of the missions Brotherhood wanted and Virgil. We've just gone through the lab of biochem thing for Virgil. But yeah, it's been good. So I think we're about to go and see Father. And see what he wants. Then probably go and probably go and do them not. And go and see Virgil as well.
Humanity's future is
That'll be the plan for today. But yeah, what I was thinking, what I said at the end of last episode, maybe I should make a save at this round about this point. Where, yeah, maybe this is a good point to do it. I need to be careful though. Maybe we save it here, and we delete all the old saves we've got. So how many have we got? To be fair, that would be a good one. Right, so we got that save, if I remember, but I'll try and keep it. Maybe we'll keep that one too. We'll keep these two no matter what, if I remember, so that say after we complete this playthrough right from now on, so we do it with the Brotherhood, then say after I'm like, we have a break from Fallout and we come back, or I come back, either I come back and do some the extra stuff I missed, the DLCs or whatever, or I'm actually like, you know what, let's backtrack, come to this point again, and we do it from, we take the Institute from the Railroad, the Minutemen, or just go full out with the Institute maybe. I'll be on, like, realistically, I think the Brotherhood is the best match for Negan as a character. I think he would go for that, because I think he would realise that's where all the resources are going to be at, you know. Where do I go? Upstairs?
wouldn't happen to have a spare
Synth unit.
polarizer on you, would you?
were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
Dr. Ao saw you accessing a terminal. You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section. Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Yes. I mean, no, he's not. But I was only...
What is it? Were you or weren't you accessing a terminal in SRB?
I was. But I swear it's not what it sounds like. I was cleaning the terminal and it switched on by mistake. I was just shutting it down.
Was that a stutter? Have you developed a defect, Unit? Maybe you need to be reset.
Sir, I assure you that won't be necessary. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't. You don't want me to tell you twice. Now get back to your duties.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built.
If you need medical attention, see Dr. Volkert. Be on the lookout for unusual synth behavior.
To be fair, a synth would be a good follower. To be fair. Courser, I mean. That'd be actually decent. So yeah, maybe with the saves I've got, I can come back and do some different playthroughs that I've never done before. Because I don't really think I've gone all out with the Institute before. I think I've attacked the... I think I've done this bit where we attack the Institute from Brotherhood, the Railroad and Minutemen. I think I've done all three before. But I've never done all out with the Institute, which surely I would do it with Negan, but I don't know. I think he would be that amped up that he would want kind of a bit of revenge and to shut the shit down. Because like really, the Institute are messing around with people's lives, and I think that would trigger Negan a bit.
Now that you've
To
had
actually
a
intervene.
chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
I've seen my share of think tank science labs.
Oh, I assure you, none of them were quite like this place. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
It might not want to talk. It would be safer just to kill it.
That would be a terrible waste of a valuable resource. If at all possible, that synth should be returned alive. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Okay, I guess we'll head out then. I think I can just teleport straight from here, right? I think if anything, you know what they should have done? You know what they should have done with Fallout? They should have made it we didn't have fast travel up until this point where we have the Corsa chip. I think that would have made it a bit more like cooler, like a proper gift. And I think something like this would make you want, hang on, the Institute are actually on my side of it.
The Penguin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
Dance?
You need to talk?
Your thoughts?
Call me old-fashioned, but there's nothing better than being boots on the ground.
How do you feel about us?
I'm glad you've adapted to the ideals I've been trying to teach. Keep up the good work, soldier.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
You mean being zapped into energy and then put back together again? Piece of cake.
You can make jokes all you want, but I wouldn't put so much faith in technology I didn't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details? Good luck, Knight.
Nice.
Heard you gave those muties at Fort Strong something to think about. Have you ever fired?
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Elder Maxon.
I'm eagerly awaiting Liberty Prime's completion, Knight. Return
Ah.
to your duties.
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for adjustments.
Okay.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
That's the thing, the campaign to this, like the main storyline, isn't that long. Like you can, I think the only roadblocks blocks are like your level and stuff. But I think, like, say you weren't about like the level and everything and the damage output you've got going. I think as the player, you can smash through this
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
so quickly. And I suppose overall, like, you could simply just go for the kill our father and that'll be it. But
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Why all the secrecy?
We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. We can't risk tipping off the Institute. For now, the fewer people that know about it, the better. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the capital wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get before you run off, maybe you should listen to your orders. This robot isn't going to build itself.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Yeah,
In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
I assume you can fix that?
I wish it was that simple. If this happened to one of the robots on the Pridwin, I'd just swap out its fusion pile. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Can we actually open these? Well, that'd be good. Okay. Like, the only thing is, I feel like having something like this will definitely break the game for me. Like, just walking through the city is a bit of a pain in the arse, so like, following this geezer through the city is going to be a bit of an interesting one. But, now that we've got that opened up, maybe we can like set up a proper setup down here now. Actually, that's destroyed now. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why I wanted science, isn't it? To make the, I don't know if I did it. Yeah, I think I still need level 40, don't I? Okay. Alright, so we got... Speak with Dr. Lee. I suppose one or the other is fine to do. It's pretty sick, innit? I'm looking forward to the TV show. But I don't think they should have a Pridwin in the show. Or if anything, it should be the Pridwin and not some mystical other one, because I think the Pridwin's meant to be one of a kind. So, I don't know. Hollywood just getting their hands on stuff in it, I suppose. I suppose it is possible them setting up another, because they did make this after the war, so I don't know. They're making 2 of them. It's kind of nice, like in Fallout 4, to think that this is a one-of-a-kind vehicle. And it would have been kind of cool, like, if in the TV show we saw characters from this in the show. They'll probably race change people and stuff, because it's Hollywood, but I think it'd be kind of interesting to see. I can imagine how cool it would be to have, like, Paladin dance in there or something.
Attention! This is a reminder. All recovered technology must be presented immediately to Proctor Quinlan for evaluation.
Actually. Whoa.
Anyone found in possession of undocumented technologies will be subject to inquiry and punishment.
Never expected Dr. Lee would return to the Brotherhood. But you're not here to discuss history, are you? Are there documents you wanted to turn in? Or were you here to help with a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
And they're in wonderful condition as well. Excellent work. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember,
Nice.
the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents.
I swear I got more
Check
technical
every building you
documents.
explore during your patrols
More money for
very
more and more technical
and you
documents than
might
that
be
before.
pleasantly surprised at what...
Hey. Hey. Tired now.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor.
Hey.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
Now that's a challenge.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
And we want to stop the Institute from using its technological superiority as a weapon.
You know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in their face. But coming from you, it sounds like you actually mean it. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Good. Don't want any old scrub taking my shit. Right, I don't know whether it's the scribe.
It's about time we resupplied the Pridwin too. I'll be damned if they have to start rationing.
Said something about mods.
I'm looking for some firepower.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
Do some ammo, to be fair, as well. Commando chess piece. Power arm frame. Glide. Don't know whether that's what she was on about. Yeah. Suppose that'll do.
By Elder Maxon's orders,
That's what I mean, like,
all
if you
forms
did
of
decide to
technology
attack this place, like, it'd be a fucking tough fight. That's the thing, I wonder if there is a mission to blow up the Pridwen. The fuck is that?
It's not every day they let us squires out into the field.
How is that?
Excuse me.
Put 2 in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
What's that meant to be? Ooh, they're starting. Wonder how they're moving it all. Ah.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Proctor Ingram?
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Maybe I should come back later.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. We might not be the best of friends, but we'll get the job done. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
You're acting like I know what those are.
Oh, I know you haven't the faintest idea what I'm talking about. I just like watching you squirm. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of lying.
Okay.
Foolish ways.
So we're gonna go to a hospital. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know where
Maxon
to go.
might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his...
Don't know where to quickly go and see Virgil. Probably shouldn't see him with no protection, but fuck it.
Wrath.
Get it done.
Geiger's going crazy on my suit.
Not even that bad. Only 3 rods. Also, at the end of, not last episode, the one before, I've been talking about like the TARDIS mod that I've seen, and the quick save option for survival mode. And I am tempted to do the survival thing with quick saving. I don't know.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
It did, but I pulled myself together.
I suppose you did. Now, what about the serum? Did you find it?
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right.
I don't think it does anything. I think it...
See. Retrovirus has matured nicely.
Ooh.
Nice.
Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
These noxious fumes are quite revolting.
So it's good.
There's only one way to find out. All right. Here we go.
It's a bit like the lizard from the Spider-Man films.
We wait.
But the opposite. He doesn't want to be this.
It'll work. Don't worry.
I hope so. We just have to let the retrovirus run its course. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Protect and serve.
That's one thing. Did I do the Cobalt family? I think I did do it. Maybe see what happens. That's actually kind of a cool look. Spaceman. But I don't know, I was thinking it'd be kind of cool to think about having like Negan fly around in a TARDIS. I think that'd be kind of funny. But I'm worried it might break the game. Might be alright. Just for me, because I love Doctor Who. The idea of Negan nicking the TARDIS for a bit is actually kind of funny.
Hello there. Sir?
Hello. Yeah, I think I did come out. Maybe we go and help the synth out.
Yeah.
I guess.
What do you want?
Excuse me.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
Amazing. It's as if time itself has avoided this place.
Hey.
Awaiting your command.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
What's the matter?
Your thoughts?
Rebuilding Liberty Prime will ensure our victory over our adversaries in the Commonwealth.
How do you feel about our relationship?
You're one hell of a soldier, and I'm proud to call you my friend.
That was all?
Affirmative.
You know what, let's just do the Liberty Prime stuff. Of course, we'll leave the Corsa thing. Like, even though I wouldn't mind doing it, I just don't know. I suppose, if anything, the Corsa is technically... Is it Shuri? She kind of turns out to be the Corsa, but... Yeah. I don't know. Uh-oh. I feel like this is the never-ending loading screen. No? Yeah. I had no faith in the game there. So it seems like we've already been here before. That's one thing, I wouldn't mind doing, like, maybe Skyrim would be a fun playthrough. But I remember, like, playing that, and I don't know whether it was just the mods, but the mods were, like, proper no good for me. Like, they were really irritating. Because it just kept crashing in certain areas. Dance. Honestly though, I think I've been to this location probably... I've been to here a stupid amount of times. I keep having to come back here for stuff. I think we've been here at least 4 or 5 times. Especially when it comes to like the Brotherhood of Steel. Collecting Corsa chips or whatever it be. Be kind of good if this is dead. No.
Let's play!
Whoops. God damn it.
What? Who's there?
Oh.
Let's play, little human!
Oh.
It's gonna be a good fight!
I feel like my game might break here. I don't want to avoid dance when he's using the minigun. I feel like he's going to break my game. It's my own fault. good. Yeah, I don't want to stay here too long, since I've been here before. I love it when you shoot them and they do that, where they just stand up straight with their head blown off and then they fall forward. I think that's so good. I would really love to play the RoboCop game, but that's next gen only. And like the kill anime, well, like how bloody that game is, it's really good. How brutal, you can just throw people about. Honestly though, the game's been really handling things really well. Probably jinxed it. Go. I don't want to stay here too long because we've been here before. Kind of sucks that they did kind of push you to go to the same location. Might be worth getting into. Come on, try his reset. Gotta be somewhere. I think I'm gonna get this. Yeah. You are attracting, no, arranging, and then extensive. It's a hard one. They're the same, but they're not. Fuck's sake, I'm an idiot. Don't know why I pressed that one. It was now. Where? He's a man. Aye, aye, aye. A noise. Oh no. Fucking retards, aren't they? I'm a retard for doing this. Companies. 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 Cycling. Recycling. Companies recycling. Preparing. Formatting. Orbiting. Orbiting. Companies violently. Companies violently. This is fucking hard one. I bet this would be so much better on PC. I fucking had that one. That one was fucking retarded. Dedicated. The fuck is what? How am I stuck in this for? One more time. Direction, accepting, summoning, odd, wasteland, character, bruh, ransacked, beginning. Fuck off. Danger. Rust.
Yes.
Honestly, how are they still clean? That's some bullshit. Is I can't carry too much. Because I've got some stuff from the Institute still. What's that?
Someone there?
You get 'em, Dance.
Hey.
All right. Hello? Someone there?
Head over there.
I'm on it. Unless you're seeing something that I'm not, I won't be able to reach that.
Hey.
No problem.
Over here.
Affirmative.
Oh, fuck off, Dance. You fucking about. Oh, idiot.
Let's all baby scared! Yeah, brother!
That's a bit brutal. Screamed out for his brother. Oh, okay, you. Oh, yeah. Let's go. To be fair, I wouldn't minded have done all three. I'm wondering if anything, maybe one of the Brotherhood members kind of fucked up and we gotta go and help them. Maybe that'll be a thing. But I do think, now that I'm playing this, it would have been kind of cool if fast travel wasn't a thing until you got to the Corsa chip. I know that in every Bethesda game, it's just there. But I think it'd be kind of cool for once there's like a reason for it, and it just being a game thing. What do you want?
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered
5.
and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain.
Hey, where are you going? We're almost done with Prime.
Proctor Ingram?
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
What's Prime armed with?
Prime has 2 weapon systems, his eye laser and his nuke pack. The eye laser can target a hostile from hundreds of yards out and take it down with pinpoint accuracy. His nukes are modified Mark 28 nuclear bombs. They used to drop the things from bombers during the war. Just one of the nukes is equivalent to about 3 or 4 Fat Man shells. Basically, whatever it hits isn't getting up again. His eye laser is almost ready to go, but without nukes to load into his pack, he's fighting at less than half his capability.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs, the same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's Air Force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
Can I build the nukes like I built the actuators?
I could build you 1,000 nuke casings, right now, but we've got nothing to put inside them. The Mark 28s have a specialized nuclear payload that requires the correct balance of fissile materials in order for them to detonate properly. In other words, I'd love to mix you a cocktail, but I'm all out of liquor. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
I'll head out there immediately.
Good, because that's exactly what we're asking you to do. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first, and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up, and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
Hey.
Awaiting your command.
Okay,
Might appear compassionate, but I can assure you.
well, maybe, you could take my power armor that's from the Pridwin. But maybe next episode we go do that then. Because we've been there before, we went there last time, but unless we can actually send a squad out. But actually I want to kind of go to, I want to go to the glowing sea and see if we can have, I want to try and remember, but I want to see if we can have a vertibird pick us up from there. Because I think that would be kind of interesting. Even though the vertibird is kind of pointlessly annoying. Oh, they proper took him already. But yeah, things are kind of working out. Do they have them? God knows. Yeah, I think if anything, I'll wrap it up here for today. I think it's a good point. And then we'll be back with some more. We're still just keeping this going, really. And like I said, we have this Institute one. I want to keep, or try to, where I can. And say in the far future, where like say I've completed the main campaign to this, and we've done like the DLCs and stuff, but then beyond that, maybe I want to come back and I'm like, actually, I want to play Fallout a little bit differently, finish off the game differently. We've got options there to mess around with things. But honestly, I'm kind of happy with just doing this. Like, even though I've kind of turned into the Brotherhood's bitch, I'm gonna just do a bit of a spoiler thing, but I want to see if you can become elder in Fallout 4. So I think that would be actually kind of fun. Can become in Fallout 4. Yes, you can take over the Brotherhood and replace Maxon as elder. There are a few voice lines There's a few voice lines of dance found in game files that indicate this option, but it was cut from the game. Killing Maxon in the game simply turns even during the quest. Okay, so maybe not. Okay, so it seems like it's cut content. Apparently there's a mod for it though. Might be a mod for it. I wonder if we can have a look. Like, I don't think, like, becoming leader won't make much difference, but I like the idea of Negan, like, kind of taking over, because even though Maxon is alright, there's issues with him, I think. I think Negan will have problems with the way he's pushing things. So hang on, let me just check. Become elder. Far Harbor. Search and destroy quest, keeping details about Arcadia. on Earth? That looks a bit crazy. Maybe not. But I saved this. Wait, it's a legit TARDIS. Fallout Hero. A fast travel machine. Since the player and home. Doctors Who themed items. How do I start on my go-to? The root cellar section. Pick up and equip. The pocket watch. Your perception must be higher than 5. How often to upgrade appear? How often to do upgrade quest appear? I'm so tempted to install this because I love Doctor Who, and I've seen mods about all of this. My mod is completely. What do I do? It's the only thing. It might need a brand new save. Maybe it's something I can try once I've completed the campaign. I am tempted though. But then also I saved I saved it. I thought I saved it. Probably gone past it now. There, look. Survival quick save. So I'm kind of tempted to do that at some point, where like I have to eat and sleep, like eat, sleep, rest, do all the little things that I'm kind of just avoiding, like don't have to worry about. I'm gonna go in game because I think it's just a bit quieter, but I'm kind of tempted to do that because it adds a different element to the game, but I don't know if it's too late now. Because I'm kind of just on path to completing the game now. It's not like I want to rush to complete the game and then done, which I might do, to be fair. But realistically, once I've completed the game, then I've got the options to, or the doors open to do other stuff I wanted to, or just keep going and do the DLCs or build up the settlements like I originally wanted, because I've kind of wanted to like proper make a network and build things up and make things better and add like the artillery about and stuff like that and be able to see what that's like when that's maxed out everywhere. But I don't know, I think if anything, once the campaign's done, like this is more of a thing that I can hop on, come back to whenever I want to. But although there's a lot for me to do, like my followers need working on with their their quest lines that they have. Like it's mad that I still haven't done Kate's mission because it's that hard. But I don't know. I love this series though. Like I'm happy to keep through it, to keep going. I think if anything, it's more. Yeah, it has been on the channel if anything for quite a while. And I've loved It's not really had a break yet. That's the thing. It's been non-stop since I started it, right? Which is kind of cool. But I don't know why I would replace it with, like, sure, this State of Decay or something, but honestly, I would love to be able to play something else, try something new. But nothing's really popped up that I'm kind of like, yeah, I want to play that. I would love to play The Forest and stuff. That's one game that I would love to do. I'd absolutely love that for it to be on Xbox One. I wonder if there's any like hints at it. The Forest. I know there's Sons of the Forest, but I'm not even too fussed about that. So I like the original one, to be fair. Was that 2 years ago? That's not good. I don't know. There's a weird post here that says oh, there's one guy that says The Forest is on GeForce now, which you can access Microsoft Edge and play it through that somehow. Which I know. I think like that's one game. Like honestly, I would rather have The Forest, the first game, the first Forest on Xbox One, or current gen, well, last gen technically, than have GTA 6 personally. So I've watched people play that game for years, like in alpha, and it been built up to be released on PC properly, and then eventually PlayStation, and just wanting to play that game so much because the whole creepiness to that game, the cave exploration, the base building, the base raids that you have. My pie's just cut off. I think I'm back. But all that is kind of something I would love to see in, well, for me to be able to play and experience myself, because I've loved watching people play it. I've always talked about what the Plank is named now, but Loki Games back in the day. That was one of the funniest series that I've ever watched. Like, even though it was a bit on and off. And I think, who else was it? The Outer Middle Show, I think it was. He's pretty good. And then Neebs Gaming did it as well for a bit. And yeah, like, I love that whole that game. I think that'd be so much fun to play, especially on my own, because it's a creepy game. I would definitely give Sons of the Forest 2 a go, because that's even creepier. But yeah, I think that would be definitely more next gen, because that's really up there with graphics and everything. But yeah, overall, hopefully, if anything, hopefully the Sons of the Forest, if that was next gen only for Xbox, all consoles, PC, I think if that was the case, I think I would be definitely considering next gen. I think that would be one game I would be like, yeah, maybe I'll do it. But I think if anything, I probably do need an upgrade. Just because, yeah, I've had I've still got the original black Xbox One. I stream all it on and there, and maybe if I had an Xbox One Series X, my streams would look better. Gameplay would be better. Maybe I wouldn't have the crashing in Fallout. You know, I don't know. I'd have to see, I suppose, but I think if anything, we'll save it there for today for Fallout 4. We'll be back with some more in the next few days. Next episode, we'll probably work on Liberty Prime by going back into Glow and Sea. I've got some stuff from the Institute, like the lab coats and stuff, which I wouldn't mind putting on some of my followers or people at the Red Rocket. Who else is there? Yeah, we'll just keep going. Well, there's a few things I want to still do. Like there's that one quest with the ship and the robots. That's a fun one. Kate's mission, like that's the thing. Working on my followers and stuff. Like there's still plenty for us to do. And then we've got that. We've got GTA up in a minute. And then we got Assassin's Creed, which I still need to go back to. I haven't got back to it yet. Hopefully. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe when we get to a point where I've completed Fallout 4. Like the story. Maybe I'll backtrack and have a break and do my Assassin's Creed. That might be a way. Realistically, I don't think we've got a whole lot to do in the main story to this. Because really, when we got Liberty Prime up and running, I think they would want to do a test run and then use Liberty Prime to fucking attack the Institute. I wouldn't mind helping the Corsa, but honestly, I'm not too fussed. Because if anything, that's something we could do for that save that I've kept. But I don't know. If anything, I'll wrap it up here for today. And then we'll be back with some more Fallout 4 in the next few days. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching. And I'll see you all in the next one.